X450 comes cheaper compared to the ones that rely on the X470 chipset. You can conveniently build a powerful financial plan for a mid-range gaming PC using Ryzen 2000 series processor and B450 motherboard. In this video, we have listed the best B450 motherboards to provide you ultimate gaming experience. So without any further ado, let's begin. To get more information on any of these products, check out the links in the description box below for more information, and don't forget to subscribe to Gaming Gadgets Geeks YouTube channel. Starting our list with the MSI B450 Gaming Pro Carbon AC. You might be thinking, who built the ultimate AMD B450 motherboard? Well, the answer is simple: the MSI B450 Gaming Pro Carbon. It is regarded as one of the best B450 motherboards. Subsequently, MSI has achieved to outperform with this one. It's an improved board and certainly a better buy compared to most X470 models, such as X470 Gaming Pro and X470 Gaming Plus. MSI B450 Pro Carbon comes with a 4+ 2-phase VRM. Also, cooling on this motherboard works quite effectively, and it is capable of supporting a bigger heatsink. It cannot be encroached upon by a plastic shroud. For those who wonder, the B450 Pro Carbon uses the RT8894 air regulator and comes with a total of 8 semiconductor 4C029 FETs and 8 low-side 4C024 FETs. It's a 4-phase core VRM with no doubler. However, the MSI B450 motherboard lacks voltage offset support in the BIOS. Other than this, MSI has productively developed a decisive B450 motherboard with an excellent B450 Gaming Pro Carbon. In our opinion, MSI B450 is a better buy since it comes cheaper and with advanced features. You can easily get Intel dual-band wireless AC and Bluetooth 5.0. There are only two things that you may not likely miss, includes 2 SATA ports and a third PCIe X16 slot. Overall, this motherboard is a real steal. At number 2, it's Asus ROG Strix B450F Gaming. If budget is not a concern for you and you require somewhat more flexibility from the B450 platform, the Asus ROG Strix B450F Gaming is certainly an excellent choice for you. Asus ROG Strix comes with 4 PCI Express X1 slots, 3 PCI Express X16 slots, and 2 M2 PCI Express X4 slots, so you can have adequate capacity for expansion. This motherboard incredibly serves the gaming enthusiasts since there isn't any RGB overload. You can enjoy the lighting effects on the VRMs along with the chipset heatsink. The model is best suitable for automatic overclocking through XFR and AMD's Precision Boost compared to the manual overclocking in this context. You will find sufficient headers to choose for your lighting strips if required. Asus ROG Strix B450F Gaming is capable of supporting up to 64 GB of DDR4 to 3200 memory. When it comes to audio, the Supreme FX Audio offers sufficient isolated distortion-free audio with the Nichikan audio capacitors that significantly assist in generating a clean and clear output. Gaming on the Asus ROG Strix B450F Gaming is a real delight, and it helps you operate the recent games at their highest settings, with the restricted coming from the CPU and GPU system. It's a standard motherboard which helps users find some essential features such as XMP settings and manual core voltage settings. Though, the latest BIOS updates have included certain missing functionality. If you are searching for absolute control over how the components operate, you may move to the high-end option. If you are not much concerned about some overclocking and additional PCI Express lanes, there makes no practical difference between the B450 and the X470 chipsets. If you are looking for a budget-friendly motherboard with a solid foundation for any future upgrades, the Asus ROG Strix B450F Gaming is undoubtedly the right choice. For the price, you will also get a great set of accessories and a sufficient number of expansion slots. Lastly, if you are searching for customization options, you can also switch out the stickers on the heatsinks as per your preference. If you have been searching with envious eyes at the second generation of AMD's Zen products, the Asus ROG Strix B450F makes a nice choice. It combines the performance and feature set that you must be looking forward to. All-inclusive features are covered up in a reasonably priced package. It may not work as best as full-fat X470 models, though it truly gets extremely sight closer than any model you will be expecting. At number 3, it's Gigabyte B450 ARSM. Gigabyte B450 ARSM is a beginner-level gaming motherboard centered on the mid-range AMD B450 chipset. Since it's a micro ATX motherboard, it can conveniently fit in the mini or mid-tower and even in high form factor cases. This budget-friendly gaming motherboard is equipped with all the features you can expect from a high-end motherboard. It comes with one PCIe X1 slot, two PCIe X16 graphics card slots supporting two-way crossfire, and an M2 slot for securing M2 SATA SSDs and PCIe Gen 3 X4 NVMe. Further, the model supports DDR4 RAM, 3200 MHz, up to 64 GB capacity. Isn't it amazing? The motherboard maintains memory overclocking and CPU. It features unique and essential characteristics such as gaming LAN, RGB fusion support, UEFI dual BIOS, 8-channel onboard audio, Gen 2 and Gen 1 ports, Smart Fan 5 fan control software, RGB and RGBW header, M2 heatsink for cooling M2 SSD, and display ports that comprise DVI and HDMI. To conclude, this Gigabyte B450 RSM is a powerful budget-friendly motherboard for a mid-ranging gaming experience using second-generation Ryzen processors. Based on our research and experience with the Gigabyte B450 RSM, we can say that it's certainly the kind of motherboard you would like to get your hands on if you are looking forward to overclocking your system to some extent. However, the MOSFETs alone might be a concern for you that may encourage your focus to high-end motherboards. Overall, if you want to opt for a budget-friendly board that allows you to overclock the CPU, the Gigabyte B450 RSM should definitely make it to your selection list. At number 4, it's MSI B450M Bazooka motherboard. MSI B450M Bazooka is another popular budget-friendly motherboard, giving you an MATX form factor. Contrasting other motherboards, it is equipped with just a single PCIe X16 slot and consequently does not support multi-GPU crossfire. Also, it doesn't have USB 3.1 Gen 2 ports, which may be a concern for some users. Though the motherboard works well and is equipped with Turbo M2 slot for NVMe, two PCIe X1 slots, and SATA M2 SSDs. Moreover, it can support DDR4 3466 plus MHz RAM up to 64 GB. Other essential features of this gaming motherboard include 8-channel audio, heatsinks, RGB Mystic Light support, audio boost, gaming LAN, UEFI BIOS, SD bug LED for troubleshooting, DDR4 boost, and PCIe steel armor for graphics cards. What's more, the MSI B450M Bazooka has 6 USB 3.1 Gen 1, along with 4 USB 2.0 ports to support high-end USB devices and storage. Generally, it's a reasonable B450 gaming motherboard and is undoubtedly one of the most economical models you will find on the market. It is best suited for creating a budget gaming PC using second-generation Ryzen processors or console killer gaming PC. You can also find another MATX budget gaming motherboard, the MSI B450 Gaming Plus. Though it can only support up to 32 GB RAM. To conclude this review, we would say that this motherboard is sure an excellent solution for the latest games. Most exciting branded goodies on this motherboard will make you more than satisfied. MSI B450M Bazooka is an optimal choice for bringing together a gaming PC in a micro ATX case. For a limited budget, you can enjoy the maximum overclocking of 6 cores Ryzen S, along with the memory up to 3400 MHz. This is absolutely worth your money. The motherboard with the AMD B450 chipset. I highly recommend it. At number 5, it's MSI B450i Gaming Plus AC. The Mini ITX form factor offers us the 3 popular options, including MSI B450i Gaming Plus AC, Asus ROG Strix B450i Gaming, and ASRock B450 Gaming ITX AC. The Asus unit looks very nice, but it might be costly for some users. Though with MSI B450i Gaming Plus AC, you are more likely to find great value for money. This motherboard works better than many models and incredibly supports a more powerful 3-phase 5-core VRM, equipped with a doubler for 6 phases. Nevertheless, the SoC VRM is somewhat weak and doesn't make an optimal APU board. If you are planning on running an APU, the Asus will probably work better. Yet, one can still argue on the price point. MSI B450i Gaming Plus AC packs a 3 plus 2-phase VRM. Overall, the model is an obvious choice for the price point that many motherboards are still unable to beat. MSI has evidently gone the more budget-friendly approach with the MSI B450i Gaming Plus AC. It comes with relatively reasonably priced controllers and offers a small form factor Mini ITX gaming-themed substitute. Users who are looking forward to customization options for their system will be happy to know that this motherboard has included two 5050 RGB LED strip headers. Though it lacks any inbuilt RGB competences underneath the heatsinks. There are slight differences between AMD's recent budget B450 platform and prior B350 boards, which might be a $100 mark or even below, primarily depending on your requirements. With the very first AMD B450 motherboards, there are specific models that you must consider. If you aren't sure about it, don't forget to go through the above reviews. Asus and Gigabyte options are working well so far, while the MSI has truly turned things around, coming up with excellent features. We hope our top picks will help you make an informed decision.